Social Security Administration. You are speaking to Officer Daniel Anderson. How can I help you?
Hello, I heard there's something wrong with my Social Security. Can you help me?
Okay. Verify me your first name and last name.
My first name is spelled R as in Romeo, O as in Oscar, B as in Bravo, E as in Echo, R as in Romeo, T as in Tango. My last name is spelled G as in Golf, R as in Romeo, I as in India, N as in November, N as in November, E as in Echo, L as in Lima, L as in Lima.
And the number you're calling me, is it your home phone or is it your cell phone?
It's my cell phone.
Verify me your social security number.
My Social Security number is 027241922.
In which state you issued your social security number?
It was issued in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts in 1948. It was the year Thomas Dewey ran against Harry Truman for president.
Okay, well, I want you to verify me your address.
My address is 1187 Campbell Avenue. So that's C as in Charlie, A as in Alpha, M as in Mike, P as in Papa, B as in Bravo, E as in Echo, L as in Lima, L as in Lima Avenue. That's in West Haven, Connecticut. W as in Whiskey, E as in Echo, S in Sierra, T as in Tango, space, H in Hotel, A as in Alpha, V as in Victor, E as in Echo, N as in November, Connecticut 06516.
06516.
That's right.
Okay. Well, the reason you were contacted today was to inform you there are some legal enforcement actions filed against your social security number, and we have an immediate order to go ahead and suspend your social security number right at this moment because we have found many suspicious activities going under your social security number. Are you aware about this?
Oh no, I need my Social Security to pay for my senior housing and my Meals on Wheels.
Okay. Well, I want you to grab a pen and a paper and write down the information I'm providing you.
Let me go get my pen and paper. Excuse me, I haven't been the same since I got coronavirus. Just another set of stairs. Let me
What
get
is
the
your
pen
age
and
right
paper.
now?
I'm sorry, I'm getting the pen and paper. Okay, I have a pen and paper.
What is your age right now?
I'm 87.
Okay. You're ready with the pen and the paper?
Yep, I'm ready.
Write down my name. My name is Daniel Anderson.
So that's D as in Delta, A as in Alpha, N as in November,
Yeah, write it down. Write it down.
I as in India.
Daniel Anderson.
Oh, my pen just died. Let me get another pen. Okay, I have another pen. And how do you spell your last name?
Anderson.
Okay.
Now write down my batch ID.
Okay.
22070.
So 22070.
Yes.
Okay.
Now write down the case ID. Now write down the case ID.
The kiss ID. Do you mean someone's going to kiss me?
I'm telling you to write the case ID.
Oh, the case ID. Uh-huh.
It's TX, T as in Thomas, X as in X-ray,
Uh-huh.
7010.
So T as in Tango, X as in X-ray, 7010.
Yes. Now write down the warrant number.
The Warren number, do you mean the Earl Warren, the former head of the Supreme Court, is somehow involved in this?
Write down the arrest warrant number. It's 539211.
So 539211.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I want you to read everything, whatever you have written.
So I have Officer Daniel Anderson. Daniel spelled D as in Delta, A as in Alpha.
No. I didn't ask you the spelling. Just go ahead and read out my batch ID.
So I see badge ID 22070, KISS ID
The case.
T as in Tango, X as in X-ray, 7010, and the Warren number 539211.
Have you ever been to the state of Texas?
I was in the state of Texas when I worked at the Texas School Book Depository in 1963, and then I stayed there long enough to vote for Lyndon Baines Johnson for president in 1964.
Have you ever lost your wallet or purse?
No, I always carry my wallet in my front pocket.
Have you ever shared your social security number?
No.
Have you, and you live alone or you live with your family?
I live in an apartment in senior housing alone.
Do you have a car?
Yes.
Which model you have?
It's a 1957 Chevy Bel Air.
Do you drive?
Yes.
When did the last time you drive the car?
It was a few days ago. I drove to the church basement to play bingo.
Now, I will just go ahead and read out all the allegations which are against your social security number. While I'm reading, do not interrupt. I will give a fair chance to you to speak once I'm done with the allegations, okay?
Okay.
Mr. Roberts, your social security number was found suspicious in the state of Texas. The investigation started when we found an abandoned car in the south border of Texas. Inside that car, we found some blood and drug residues. On further investigation, we came to know that the car was rented under your social security number and your personal information was used. The title of the vehicle was linked to two addresses, one which you reside in, and other one was in the city of Rowlett, where U.S. Marshal raided that place, but unfortunately no one was there inside the residence. But they have recovered around 22 pounds of cocaine, which is an abusive drug. They have also found many financial institute documentations such as Chase Bank, Bank of America, US Bank, Wells Fargo, Credit Union, and many more. There are like 9 bank accounts linked to your social security number, and all the paperwork has your personal information used. Thousands of dollars has been transferred internationally and locally through these bank accounts. There are two major allegations against your social security number: drug trafficking and money laundering. Are you aware about this?
No, I do not approve of marijuana. I think everyone who smokes marijuana should go to jail for 20 years and be forced to make license plates.
Well, as I told you, there are 9 bank accounts open under your name. Does these 9 bank accounts belongs to you?
No, I only bank at one place.
Could you help me with the name of the bank you bank with?
It's Milford Bank.
Can you spell that for me?
So M is in Mike, I is in India, L is in Lima, F is in Foxtrot, O is in Oscar, R is in Romeo, D is in Delta, and B is in Bravo, A is in Alpha, N is in November, K is in Kilo.
Okay, you just bank with Milford Bank.
That's right.
Is there any other bank you bank with?
No.
Okay, and you have checking and savings, both the accounts in the same bank?
Yes.
Okay, as I told you, there is a case of money laundering. I want to know what is an approximate balance you have in your Milford checking account.
My checking account has $2,378.10, and my savings account has $97,271.58.
And from where did you get this money?
I did it by years of hard work and hard labor, and every night I go to sleep with a clear conscience, and I sleep the sleep of the innocents.
Okay, and what you work, from where you got this much of money?
I spent years working in construction and later in manufacturing.
Okay. And you know, it's not safe to keep this much of amount in your bank right now at this point of time. Do you have a debit card for your checking account?
Yes.
And as I can see in my system, there are like 9 credit cards under your name. How many credit cards you have?
I have only one.
Could you name that card?
It's a MasterCard.
Okay. And what is the limit of that card?
$20,000.
Okay, and what is the balance remaining on this?
0. I pay it off every month.
So now you can spend 20,000?
That's right.
At this point of time, how much cash you have in your hand at your home?
I have about $200.
Okay, so now let me tell you, if you're found guilty in the case of money laundering and drug trafficking, as per the section 42, subsection C of 1958, you have to go in a non-bailable 9 years jail, and there is a penalty of $89,000 on you. So what you want me to do?
I do not have anything to do with drugs. I think all drug dealers should get a fair trial by a jury of their peers and then get the electric chair.
Well, as you are telling me that you are not the one who's doing all these activities, I need to have a word with my senior officer regarding your case. I'm placing your call on hold to have a word with my senior officer. Till then, just be online, okay?
Okay.
Mr. Robert, you there?
I'm here.
Yeah, well, I had a word with my senior officer, and he would like to speak to you regarding the case. So I'm just transferring this call to my senior officer. I want you to cooperate with the officer, okay?
Okay.
As he's the right person to pull you out from this mess.
All right.
Thank you for your patience, Robert. This is Senior Supervisor Jason Delando. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, sir. How do you spell your last name?
It's Delando.
So D as in Delta, E as in Echo, L
Yes.
as in Lima, A as in Alpha, N as in November, D as in Delta, O as in Oscar.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Okay. So, can you verify me your case ID number?
My KISS ID number is T as in Tango, X as in X-ray, 7010.
All right. And I do believe my junior officer provided you each and every information regarding this case, right?
That's right.
All right. So, do you have any questions or any queries?
I do not approve of marijuana. I think everyone who sells marijuana should get a fair trial by a jury of their peers and then be sentenced to the electric chair.
What?
I think everyone who sells marijuana should get a fair trial by a jury of their peers and then be sentenced to the electric chair.
So, you want to sell marijuana?
No, I want drug dealers to get the electric chair.
Okay. You want a drug dealer?
No, I want drug dealers to get the death penalty.
A death penalty. All right. But right now, your name is for drug trafficking and money laundering. What about that?
I don't know anything about laundering except once a week I go in the basement of senior housing and I wash my clothes in the washing machine.
All right. And what about your wife
I don't have a wife.
and children?
They no longer communicate with me.
For what reason?
They smoke marijuana, and instead of going to work and getting a real job, they sit around and they play video games and they smoke marijuana.